Hi everyone, I'm Tristan Tomasino and welcome to another weekly market pulse. With the first auction weekend of winter taking place, the clearance rates were around the low 60% mark. However, for the 8th consecutive week, what a lot of economists are revealing at the moment is that once further auctions are reported by estate agents, in particular ones that may have been withdrawn or passed in on a vendor bid, that will actually drop to below 60%, around 57 to 58%. Now, historically, when clearance rates have hovered at around the low 50% mark, that is a sign of falling house prices and the market actually declining. We're not seeing that yet. However, the questions on everyone's minds are, firstly, has APRA had an effect around their banking regulations around lending interest-only loans really not being applicable to a lot of people anymore? The answer is yes. Also, the Royal Commission into the banking sector over the last several months has had an effect. It certainly has, and also has that meant that buyer urgency has really declined. A lot of people not putting their hand up, which was spoken about on previous weekly market pulses, and the simple answer is yes. The biggest question at the moment though is winter the new spring? Now, traditionally, we would say yes around 4 or 5 years ago. However, the last 3 or 4 years, spring hasn't been a great time to sell, with a variety of new properties hitting the market and really a lot of stock hitting the market. Thus, you've got less competition on your property, especially in October, November. What we've seen the last 3 years in winter is really a decline in stock, and this is more evident over the last 2 weeks, with really a decline of around 30% in listings compared to around a month or two ago, which means now that buyers are very limited in what they look at. And this has never been more evident than what we had on the weekend at 24 Worley Road in West Footscray. We had Sky News come down and film the property there. Now we're looking at 982 million and 70. We had 4 bidders. The reserve was just towards that upper end of what we were quoting, and it sold for 1,175,000. That was the first auction weekend of winter, and we've got some great properties coming up. And I think now with limited stock available, we will actually maybe see an increase in clearance rates over the next several weeks. As always though, we'll keep you posted and we look forward to seeing you on next week's weekly market pulse.